Jamal Roberts, the winner of American Idol, is being subjected to serious threats after receiving a sizable gift. This is not the kind of blowback that he had anticipated as a result of this. This was a surprise to a lot of people. Not many people anticipated that it would occur. Nevertheless, there were some people with strong opinions who were not satisfied with the present that he received. Jamal decided that he would have to refuse the present in a nice manner once he got a look at what he would have to deal with if he accepted it. There's a great deal that still needs to be revealed. Continue reading to learn more about this issue. Jamal Roberts is the latest winner of American Idol, and his future is looking bright. Jamal Roberts was a tenacious and diligent contender on the show American Idol. He left no stone unturned in his efforts to come out on top. Not only for his own sake, but also for the sake of his offspring in the final round, he competed against both Brianna Nix and John Foster. Nevertheless, he was successful in winning over the American audience and garnering the highest number of votes, which ultimately led to his victory as the champion of American Idol. Since that time, Jamal has been putting new songs together, and he has already released a single titled Heal. Jamal has a lot of supporters who are eagerly awaiting his next move. In addition, following a concert, he was awarded the key to the city of Atmore, which is located in the state of Alabama. Following his receipt of a sizable present, he is now confronted with significant dangers. This coming August, Jamal Roberts will be giving a performance in Mississippi, his home state. On the other hand, the mayor disclosed that they also intended to bestow upon him a key to the city. This did not turn out well. The residents were upset because he was not from the area and would be awarded the key despite the fact that there were other persons who were more eligible. Jamal was given threats of gun violence at his next event in addition to other horrible things. The present was then graciously declined by him. "I am not seeking the key to the city," he stated. "You people ought to obtain it and bestow it upon someone who is more worthy, I suppose. You know, I've been working in the neighborhood for years. However, I sincerely request that you do not provide it to me." Jamal being awarded a key to the city appears to have been a concept that was unpopular with the residents of the area. Jamal ended up declining the key because he was met with a great deal of negative feedback. He had no anticipation of any of these events, and he wanted the people to be aware of the fact that he had not requested the key to the city. He had been given it. Jamal is experiencing this difficult position, and fans are saddened by what he has to go through. How do you feel this state of affairs turned out? Do you feel stunned? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. We would be very interested in learning what you think about this matter. When Jamal Roberts first stepped onto the American Idol stage, the world saw a young man with a velvet voice and a grin that could melt the coldest heart. But what fans didn't know was that the journey awaiting him would turn from a fairy tale rise to a dangerous reality, one that would have him facing threats he never imagined, all because of a gift too valuable for its own good. The breakthrough. Jamal was no stranger to hardship. The 24-year-old had grown up in Cleveland, Ohio, working odd jobs to help his mother pay the bills. Music had always been his escape. When he sang, whether in the church choir or at local open mics, people stopped and listened. On Idol, his rendition of a soulful ballad earned him a golden ticket to Hollywood. By the time he reached the top 10, Jamal had become a fan favorite. His story resonated: humble beginnings, raw talent, and an unwavering sense of hope. Social media exploded with support. Everyone was rooting for him. But fame, as Jamal would soon learn, comes with a price. The gift that changed everything. After his performance during the live shows, a well-known music executive, who asked not to be named on air, surprised Jamal with an extravagant gift: a custom luxury car and a promise of a future recording contract. Cameras captured the moment, his jaw dropping, his eyes filling with tears. America saw a dream coming true in real time. But offstage, the gesture triggered something else entirely. The car was worth more than Jamal had ever imagined owning, and rumors swirled about the executive's true intentions. Some saw it as a bold investment in a rising star. Others whispered it was a dangerous spotlight, painting a target on Jamal's back. They were right. The threats begin. Within a week of receiving the car, Jamal's team started fielding anonymous messages. At first, they were vague, strange comments on Instagram like, "Enjoy it while you can," and "Not everything that shines is safe." Then came emails, darker in tone. "That car doesn't belong to you. We know where you live. Take it back or you'll regret it." Jamal tried to brush it off. He'd been taught not to let haters dim his light. But when an envelope arrived at his mother's doorstep containing nothing but a photo of the car with a red X slashed across it, he realized this wasn't ordinary trolling. The threats were personal, and they were escalating. Fame turns frightening. American Idol contestants are used to pressure, long rehearsals, media scrutiny, the weight of competing in front of millions. But Jamal's situation was different. He wasn't just battling nerves, he was battling fear for his safety. Security was tightened at the Idol studio. Producers offered private transportation, urging him not to drive the car until the situation was resolved. Even fellow contestants noticed his demeanor shift. "Jamal's always been the guy who kept us laughing backstage," one of them shared. But suddenly he was quiet, always looking over his shoulder. You could feel something was wrong. Still, when the spotlight hit, Jamal delivered flawless performances. His voice carried pain and power, and maybe that's why fans connected even more. What they didn't know was that every note carried the weight of uncertainty about what waited once the cameras stopped rolling. The police get involved. Local law enforcement launched an investigation after Jamal's management reported the threats. Detectives traced some of the messages back to fake accounts, making it hard to pin down a suspect. But they believed it was someone with knowledge of Jamal's movements. Then came the scariest incident yet. One night, as Jamal left rehearsal, he noticed a black SUV following him. He tried to dismiss it as coincidence, but when the same vehicle appeared outside his hotel 2 nights later, panic set in. "That's when I knew," Jamal later admitted in a backstage interview. "This wasn't just online noise. Someone out there really wanted to scare me or worse." Fans rallied behind him. When word of the threats leaked to the press, the Idol community erupted. Fans flooded social media with messages of support under the hashtag #ProtectJamal. Some even campaigned for the show to provide 24/7 security for contestants. "I just wanted to sing," Jamal wrote on X, formerly Twitter. "Never thought it would come to this. Thank you for standing with me." The response gave him courage, but the danger was far from over. The gift's hidden past. Digging deeper, reporters uncovered that the luxury car gifted to Jamal wasn't brand new. It had a history. According to registration records, it once belonged to a figure tied to a high-profile legal battle in the music industry. While details were murky, some speculated the gift may have carried unfinished business that Jamal unknowingly inherited.